for the walk. Or get your mats, want to do yoga, stretch outs. Line up, walking wall to wall. Stand up if you're walking in place. Get a chair if you're doing chair exercises. Get your weights if you're just gonna pump some weights. Jump on the bike. Start your treadmill. And let's get this party started, right, y'all? Come on with me. Yeah. It am cold. It am cold, y'all. I didn't even open the window. I just got my little fan blowing dust on me. Ooh, y'all. You know, I'm still bending over my hip. And when I bend over my hip, that pain hits me. But I tell my body, we walking. As we get older, we forget a lot of shit. But we can't forget walking, because we need walking for a lot of things. To get blood up here, y'all. Now, I ain't no USDA stamped or HBCU Greek, but I can figure out some things. Yeah, ooh. Just keep going. Y'all see me wincing? If y'all walking, y'all my age, y'all doing wincing, that's alright. I don't have doctors who are friends who can cut me up and make me feel better. But, yeah. Okay, see, it's better already. Whew. It's better already. Now, I'd have stretched it out of something, but y'all know 66 said, January and February, just walk. Cut out all that other stuff. And I said, okay, because I ain't never been 66 before. So I figured 66 may know something. So, I've just been walking. But, see, like now, when I don't put my hip out and put my body over my feet, which roller skating helps me, but I haven't been able to do that either. Oh. So, here we go. Blood knows blood. I often wonder, why, when we get mad at something these penal colony wardens do, we destroy our own shit? Couldn't understand that. Now I know I lived through the New York City blackout in the 60s, and they did a lot of rioting and stuff, but stuff was able to be put back together. But then, when MLK was killed, because he was a powerful cult leader, y'all, you really ain't seen the thing. Y'all really ain't seen that. They hogwashed him, they hogwashed y'all too. Anyway, they destroyed East New York where we were. Destroyed it. And I remember when everything had calmed down, all the places that the news showed was only where we lived. They didn't go to the suburbs and get those European Africans that started the whole shit. It wouldn't need no more MLK if you didn't, ain't no black in me, so you can't go to school. Ain't no black in me, you can't get no job. Ain't no... That bullshit that caused so much suffering. European Africans. Ooh, child. Anyway, They destroyed where we lived, but they didn't do anything to the like. They didn't go to Washington. There was communities in Washington where African Americans are. Yeah, they totally destroyed that. But not the other areas. So the next day we're in total devastation. They go to the ghetto, Watts, Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, Los Angeles. They just, I said, why would we get mad at them European Africans? We destroy us and our shit. I couldn't understand it. But remember I told y'all, before I turned 65, I said, listen, ancestors, I'm fitting ready to come and join y'all. But I got some questions that you'll answer. I look, I read, and I don't see it. You gotta help me. Why don't we destroy theirs? Why don't we look at their lives as they look at ours? And the ancestors say, you ain't gonna like it. I said, I don't care, I'm finna ready to get out of here. I ain't starting, I'm finna stop. And they said, because you know they're your kin. I was like, no. What you talking about, Lewis? They said, you know. We know. They don't know. They're not taught. Remember? They're not taught about how the Africans invaded Europe and ruled Europe. They don't talk about that. They call them Romans or some shit like that. They call their architecture shit Roman-esque. But how can you get past the Romans without the Africans? Ooh. Anywho, that's all made up shit. Suckled by wolves. Anywho, blood no blood. Remember I gave you at the start of the week, I guess it's an analogy, using imitation of life, where Hattie has this child, European African, and she hates her mother because she can go live with the other European Africans and have all the privileges and shit. But if her mother comes around, then they're like, oh, you really African. And she'd be kicked out. So she hated her mother. So now, let's say you get married to another European African, and he don't know that Hattie's daughter is African European. Catch it, y'all. Black History Month. Y'all need to know the history. And she says, she proves, oh no, I'm not European African. I hate them black people. I hate them black people. So, Hattie knows what she is. So then Hattie's daughter has kids. European African kids. And the daughter is teaching them, because she don't want nobody to know she got African in her. So what she teaches them is to hate the African. Because we're not like that. We're not like that. Nothing in us is African. You see? We don't like their music. We don't like their food. We zone them away from us. Y'all better, YouTube, y'all exercising with me. Y'all may have to go over to my Facebook page. Anyway, so Hattie goes and watches her daughter and their family, and they say they're unicorns, they're not European Africans. And Hattie comes by. And Hattie's looking at them because Hattie know we blood. But they don't know it. So they throw stuff at Hattie, hate Hattie, talk shit about Hattie. And Hattie just takes it. Because she knows that's my daughter and those are my grandkids. But the grandkids don't know it. The husband don't know that Hattie's daughter is really African European. Remember, in this country, you go by your mother, not your father. So, that's why when anything happens with us, we will destroy our own. If we get mad at European Africans, we will destroy our African American properties, cars, anything. We're not going to go to the European Africans and do anything to them. Because we know they are kin. Now they'll come in, drag our asses, throw us in concentration camps and do everything. They are denying the African that is in them. Oh yeah, they're Romans. Whew. So, I feel good about that. So now I know. You see how the European Africans climb up the Capitol building? We will never do anything like that. We know we're connected. Blood no blood. Blood knows blood. So we ain't doing nothing like that. We consider this to be our country, not a penal colony. So as a man taught, so shall he think, Carter Woodson. So, I feel good knowing that. And y'all should too. Don't get mad. It's a blood thing. When you know you're connected to them, you don't harbor all that hate and stuff like that. But they know they have African blood and they hate it. They're going to keep dragging our asses as long as it's like that on this penal colony. Blood on blood. That's why 600, 700,000 years, they will be doing the same thing if we allow it. And we will, because we know we're related. Especially, take a quick look at here in America. During the enslavement time, there were millions and millions, they used to call mulattoes. Millions and millions of mixed race people made during the enslavement time. To have better privileges, they said, ain't no African in me. And they said, what do you mean ain't no African in you? And they said, look, I'll go and burn out every African field, every African American field out there. And they'll say, oh wow, you burnt up all the fields? You really ain't African American. Ain't no African in you. No, ain't no African in me. I ain't gonna hire no African American, no dark skin, nobody. Because ain't no African in me. It's already been hundreds of years. It will be thousands. That's just the way they are. And if you say, Vicky, who are these European Africans you're talking about? Go driving around on Sunday. You'll see them walking in the Catholic Church, the Protestant churches, Methodist, Episcopalian, all them cults. all those branches from that main Roman Catholicism. Which again, African. That's what you just give me. How can you hate the dark-skinned African but love the African cult? Love them. Love them, love them, love them. Knowing they came straight out of Africa. Blood knows blood, y'all. When I come back, we're going to listen to the voices from Remembering Slavery. Hey, not bad. And you know what? My pain went away. Go figure. Yes, our ancestor voices. But honey, we don't own no satellites. So they can strike the video anyway, but I figure if I have this, fair use, then I should be alright. But you know, we don't own no satellites. Sorry, y'all. We can't do the music. Now I know that much. Talk about being prepared. I don't hear nothing. I didn't do it all. Y'all keep exercising. Let me see. Gotta be around here somewhere. Just usually pay it through. No. Hold on, y'all. I gotta flip the tape. I'm gonna get that production person. Oh, I didn't start my thing. Oh. I'm gonna get that production person. She should have came down and checked this tape.
Brother, the oldest brother.
Okay, alright, here we go. Now I gotta rewind. Ain't this a cat's thingy? We just gonna pick it up where we pick it up because I want to get you walking because I was feeling good while I was walking. My legs was feeling good and stuff. So
We was allowed to go to the table with a waffle cake and get the crumbs from the table.
No, if my master went on to send me, he never said he couldn't get a horse and ride and walk.
Fountain Hughes.
yeah,
He'd be barefooted,
see?
cold, nothing. He wasn't on a
see?
dog.
Oh.
He wasn't treated as good as you treat dogs now.
On some plantations, beatings were rare or even forbidden. On others, they were unpredictable and depended upon the temperament of overseers and slaveholders. Laura Smalley talks about one of the worst beatings she saw.
But the thing that old woman told old woman carrying the peach orchard and whipped her. And, just tied her hand this way, around the peach orchard tree. I remember that just as well looked like to me, I can. And down the tree and whipped her. Well, she couldn't do nothing but just kick her feet, just kick her feet. But it just had her clothes off down to her waist, Just didn't have her plumb naked, but they had her clothes down to her waist. And every now and then they'd poke her, and they snuff a pipe out on her.
Oh, Facebook out. Facebook gone. Facebook gone.
Yeah, I reckon she was. I reckon she did. But you see, we was bad to go out there. Well, it was, of course.
I guess Facebook better come over to YouTube.
She had an overseer on the saw. Her papa was overseer. Well, he had a whooper. And whipped her too. He sure is whooper. Well, he hooked the soul in at night. They had to grease her back. Grease her back. I don't know what kind of grease they had, but they sure grease her back at night, you know, that way. We just grease her back. And so after they hooked it so long, hooked it in so long that way, they quit. They couldn't give her dinner. Late that evening, they give her dinner. He laid that watch it so bad, didn't you know? She didn't want to eat, you know. If you put whoop you half a day, you ain't want to eat. Oh, no. Because a little child, you can hook a little child now. He'll get mad, you know, and don't want to eat nothing. So
Yeah, I
so
trained
on
in
the Saturday,
background.
he'd go hook my mama. We had a brother, the oldest brother named Cal, and he was going to hook my mother's boy, pack water. And she was going to fight him. Yeah, she was going to fight him. You see, one portion of the people belonged to Mr. Bethany, and one portion, you know, belonged to his wife. Wife, you know, just like, you know, you have a lot of niggas, you know, and they give you a portion of them, and your wife portion of them. Her people give you heap of them, and then your people give you some. Well, that makes two parts. You got a part, and your wife got a part, you know, colored folks out of the way. And so Miss Adeline wouldn't let Saul hook her. That was her side, you know. That's one of her niggas. She wouldn't let Saul hook her that way. Well, then they called her a sassy nigga. Sassy called wouldn't let Saul hook her about the boy packing water. You know, he packed water, you know, all day, and that's what started. They stayed late, you know. And,
Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's see. Alright, let me flip the tape. Y'all keep walking. Let's see. I tell you, you know it's on a cassette. Y'all remember the cassette? Let me see. I don't know what to tell y'all. It was playing fine. Well, I'm gonna have to work on it to see what's going on. But other than that, that's it. I thought we'd do at least 5 minutes. Here we go. Alright, let me get back to my walk. Alright, I'm rewinding it. See what will happen. Y'all see how I'm fidgeting? Oh my goodness. And just on this right side, this leg, like forever, has always been the thorn in my side. Always. But now, see, when I was skating, I was able to help with my posture, to keep my posture back. All my weight is in the front, pulling me forward. I know they have like belts and stuff like that, you know, pull you up and back. And that would be ideal, because as long as I'm aligned, I don't feel any pain. But the minute my back is not aligned, well, you know. But yeah, my leg feels better. I know, like I told you, I was around old people a lot. And I can tell you, they always had leg pains. But that's why they didn't exercise. And I said, whew, leg pain or not, we are going to exercise. We're going to stretch it out. We're going to do whatever it takes to make sure this blood rotates through this body. We're going to do it. Well, everything's from cutting. I never understood how cutting something makes it better. You cut it. I just never put that together, but I don't got doctors as friends. So, can't go by me. Okay, see, this feels good. I'm like pushing my shoulders back and my feet are out in front, and that feels real nice. Oh yeah, that's a ticket. That feels good. But I gotta keep my body back and not over my hip. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But it's worth it. Because see, the pain goes. You just gotta make sure my stomach is tight, my body is held back, not over my hips, and then it's a painless walk. But it takes concentration. And when you lose concentration, oh, your body becomes unaligned and the pain is back. But you keep going. You don't stop. You keep going. Keep going. That's why I want to skate. Skating instantly, oh, pushes my body back, makes me align myself. I'm not going to those chiropractors and stuff like y'all, those European African voodoo people. I ain't going to them. Oh, okay. This wall kind of feels good like this. That feels good. The movement, that feels good. Okay, the tape just stopped, but I'm going to have to put it in for next week. Whew. Yeah, y'all. Whoa. Always this leg. And this thigh. Always. Even when I was working out with John at LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, the Y, Crunch. This leg. Always this leg. I'm trying to relax the muscle. I'm trying to do everything within my power to, you know, but it's delayed. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. I don't want to forget how to use my fingers and my feet. And I watch, I'm an old person. The less you use it, the more it's forgotten how to be used. It's just nature. Ooh, now see, this feels good. This feels good. I'm totally aligned like this. Totally aligned like this. Let's get the weight. Oh. Here we go. So I have to talk to my audio producer. And we'll put Remembering Slavery in the rotation next week. Okay. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whew. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, y'all, yeah. YouTube, thanks for coming on this walk. I appreciate you. I appreciate you wanting to be healthy and using me as a way of doing it. Thank you so much. Have a good evening, and I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for coming on the walk.